Hey everyone, sorry for no video last weekend. I couldn't find anything interesting to talk about and I was kind of busy. So yeah, anyway, in this video I'll be going over the top 5 games I'm picking up between September and December. Alright, so let's get this started. Number 5 is Forza Motorsport 7. It's pretty much another racing game that's coming out, but this one's going to have really nice graphics. It's going to run at 60 frames per second. And it'll also run at 4K if you have like a computer that's strong enough. Or if you get the Xbox One X that's coming out in November. Yeah. But yeah, this game's going to have over 700 cars. A big variety of tracks. And you can also customize your driver, which I think you could do in Forza Horizon. So yeah, this game is looking good. There's also another racing game coming out. I think it's Need for Speed, but I mean, I feel like that one might be a flop. I mean, it might fail. I'm not sure about that one, but Forza Motorsport, the past few games haven't disappointed me. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up because it just looks really good, and it's one of those games that you can just play and you can have some, like, music on in the background or whatever while you're playing. It's like one of those games. It doesn't really have a story. So let's see, number 4 on my list is Cuphead. It's gonna be this game where you play as this character called Cuphead, and it's like a 1930s cartoon. It looks like that. It's got like that art style. That's what the graphics look like, and it's gonna be a game where you fight like a big list of bosses, like a big group of bosses. You're gonna fight boss after boss, and then in between each boss fight there's gonna be platforming levels, so you can do some platforming like the Mario games, but then there's also gonna be the boss fights, which I think will be just as hard, if not harder, than like the boss fights in the Dark Souls games. So yeah, I'm excited for this game. Cuphead is also supposed to be a co-op game, which is really awesome, and it's gonna be $20, and you can get it on Steam and Xbox, so that's cool. Oh yeah, same thing with Forza. You can also get that one like on the PC, or you can get it on the Xbox. Anyways, so yeah, Cuphead looks awesome. Definitely recommend you everyone watching this video looks up some gameplay for Cuphead because it looks really good. Let's see, number 3 on my list is Assassin's Creed Origins. So Assassin's Creed Origins is going to be taking place in Egypt, so there's going to be a lot of pyramids, and it's going to be this really big open world game. It's going to be more of an RPG game, like more of a role-playing type game than the other Assassin's Creed games. Your character's going to have like a level. All the enemies that you encounter are going to have their own levels, so if you run into like an enemy that's like level like 30 and you're only like level 5, you're probably going to get destroyed. So yeah, you're gonna have to level up your character. This game is also gonna have there's gonna be certain animals you can tame. I think you can have them fight for you pretty much, and I think you can also ride them, but I'm not sure about that. This game could have an interesting story, but the past couple of Assassin's Creed games have been kind of weird in terms of story. I played them more for the gameplay. I really hope this one doesn't disappoint me though. Let's see, number 2 on my list is Middle-earth Shadow of War. So I'm gonna get this because I played Shadow of Mordor and it was really awesome, and Shadow of War is supposed to have an even bigger world, more interesting side quests. We're gonna get to continue the story of Talion and Celebrimbor, because spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't played Shadow of Mordor, don't listen to what I'm about to say, but at the end of Shadow of Mordor, Talion and Celebrimbor, they defeat all the, what were they called, the Dark Captains or whatever, and you don't fight Sauron really at the end of the game. He does appear, but the game kind of just ends with Talion and Celebrimbor having to go after him, and in Shadow of War, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fight Sauron, and you guys, Talion and Celebrimbor make a new ring. So in Shadow of War, you're gonna be playing as those two again. In this one, you're gonna get to make these really big armies of the orcs, uruks, whatever you want to call them. You're going to get to control these really big armies, and you're going to be able to infiltrate fortresses, and there's going to be these special bosses that you can fight. And this game's also going to be kind of like an RPG role-playing game, but it's gonna also have the action from the first game. I'm really looking forward to this. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the microtransactions that they're adding in. Just kind of weird to me. That could be like a good thing, bad thing. I'm not sure, you know. Depends if they decide to make it a big grind fest. And what I mean by that is if they try to like pressure you into buying the microtransactions to level up your character faster, you know. But besides that, the game's also going to have more abilities. It's going to have more abilities for Celebrimbor as well as Talion. So you can, by the end of the game, once you've unlocked all the abilities, you're pretty much going to be like unstoppable, just like in the first game. They did say Shadow of War is going to be harder though. It is going to be harder, so you're not going to be able to just wreck everything. There's always going to be a challenge for you. But yeah, the last game on my list is Super Mario Odyssey, and this might sound kind of silly, but I'm actually excited for this because the last good Mario game that I played was Mario Galaxy, which was on the Wii, and I'm pretty sure everyone owned a Nintendo Wii. Not everyone got to play Mario Galaxy. Everyone played Wii Sports though. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited for Mario Odyssey because yeah, it's going to be open world like Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy. It's going to be a lot of different enemies that you're going to encounter while you're playing through the game. There's like 4 or 5 big worlds that you're going to be exploring. There's like a bunch of trailers and gameplay on YouTube already. It looks really awesome. And Mario's hat is actually going to be able to take control of enemies. Yeah, you're going to be able to take control of enemies, like the Goombas, the Koopas, all that stuff. I think there's also like going to be a dinosaur in the game. And the new collectibles are called the Power Moons, I think. And it's kind of like the stars from Mario 64 or the sprites from Mario Sunshine. It's pretty much going to be one of those games where you're collecting things. So if you're not a fan of that, then I advise that you just skip this game. But I mean, I've always liked those type of games. And there's also going to be these cool parts, these cool sections in Mario Odyssey where the game turns into like a 2D, like side-scrolling, like old school Mario level. There's videos on YouTube, I think, so definitely check that out. It looks really cool. I hope to pick up all of these games. I mean, it'll depend on whether I have the time for them and the money. I think I will have the money, but the time, I'm not sure because I'm going to be busy with college and possibly a part-time job. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, those are all the games I'm excited for, and I really want to get these games. Like, these are the ones I actually want to buy, like, day one. If I can't get all of them, if I have to skip one, it'll probably be like Assassin's Creed Origins. Those games always like get cheap, like really fast. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be uploading another video in the future. I'm not sure what it'll be though. It could be a tutorial video, guitar video, another game video. I don't really have a schedule for uploading these videos. I just upload them whenever I have the free time. That's about it. So stay tuned and take care.